If you've ever tried to ship an integration with the X API, you know the friction isn't the API itself, it's everything around it. Getting developer account approval, building OAuth 2.0 from scratch, managing token refresh and expiry, handling media uploads, which are a completely separate multi-step flow, and then maintaining all of that every time X pushes a breaking change. In this video, I'm going to walk you through what it actually takes to integrate the X API, the real steps, the parts the docs gloss over, and then show you how to get the exact same result using Zernio in about 5 minutes. Let's go. To use X API, you start the X developer console. First thing, apply for a developer account. You fill in your use case, describe what you're building, explain your app type, and approval isn't instant. Depending on what you're building, it can take hours and sometimes days. And once you're in, you create a project and an app inside the console. And that gives you your API key and secret and your access tokens. And here's the catch, those keys alone only give you app level access. If you want to post on behalf of a user, you need OAuth 2.0 with PKCE. That separate flow you build and maintain yourself. And if you're building a product where multiple users connect their own X accounts, every single one of those users goes through that OAuth flow. You own token storage, token refresh, expiry edge cases, all of it. That's just getting access. Now let's talk about what you can actually do and where it breaks. So once you're authenticated, the X API v2 lets you post tweets, threads, images, videos, GIFs, polls, reply to tweets, pull analytics, send DM with restrictions, retweet and follow. The feature surface is solid. Basic text, post in one call, and here is what it looks like. Fine, but the moment you attach media, images, videos, it gets complicated. Media uploads don't go through the tweets endpoint. Here is the 3 steps process. You upload, then you get media ID, and then you pass to post to tweets. You use a separate chunk upload flow, init, append, finalize. 3 calls. You get back a media ID, then pass that into the tweet creation call. That's just for one image. Threads, you manually chain replies, post the first tweet, grab its ID, post the next tweet with that ID as reply to, repeat for every tweet in the thread. Rate limits are per usage and per app, and they change. You need retry logic. You need to handle quota errors. If a token expires or a user revokes access, your integration silently breaks unless you build detection for that. This is the real cost of building directly. Not just initial setup, but ongoing maintenance every time X changes something, and they do change things. Okay, here's the shortcut. Zernio is an API that abstracts all of that. OAuth flows, token refresh, media upload, pipelines, rate limit retries. Zernio handles it. You call one endpoint, and in less than 30 seconds, you can have your API key. Here's how. You go to zernio.com, you press on get started, then you can sign up with Google, GitHub or email instead, and once you're signed up, you go to your API keys, and here you create a new key, and that's it. You've got your API key. Now I'm going to set up the full integration using AI, so you can see how easy it is to do the integration. Because Zernio's API is clean and well documented enough that AI coding agents can scaffold it with almost no friction, which is the point, right? So here we are on our AI agent, and this is the prompt I'm going to use. Using the Zernio's API, I attach the docs, set up a node.js script that 1. Post a tweet immediately via post/v1/posts. 2. Schedules a second tweet for tomorrow at 10 a.m. UTC. Use my API key from the Zernio API key environment variable. So here's the core of what it generates. This is the immediate post, and this one is the one scheduled for tomorrow at 10 a.m. UTC. So what we're going to do now is execute the script, and we're going to check on our X account. Let's see if the post is live. There you go, the post live. And on our Zernio account, here you can see that we also have a scheduled post. And that's the whole integration. No chunked upload flow, add media items with a URL, and Zernio handles the download, processing, and upload to X automatically. And here's the real unlock. The same call works for 14 platforms. Add Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok to the platforms array. One call, Zernio handles the format differences per platform. You also get threads via thread items, polls, analytics, DMs, and comments through the Inbox API, and Dix ads, all through the same consistent interface. So here's Here's a quick summary of everything we covered. XAPI Direct gives you full control, but you build and maintain every piece of that stack yourself. Zernio gives you the same output minus the infrastructure work and adds 13 more platforms on top. And what's even better, Zernio has a free plan, no credit card required, linked in the description. If you're building agents or automations and want to skip the OAuth setup entirely, Zernio also has a MCP server, so tools like Claude Code can connect directly. In next video, you'll have Instagram API, same format, native setup, where it breaks, and Zernio's shortcuts. Subscribe if you don't want to miss it. See you there!